Good morning, Pottinger's class.
Good morning.
And in a second, we will see the screen, and we see the screen. Today we're working on 5.1, multiplying fractions by whole numbers. Can you multiply a fraction by a whole number?
Yes.
Yes, great. Factors, big word here. Ladies and gentlemen, we know factors are a number, are numbers that easily go into. And factors, most importantly, help us to do what? Reduce. Say again? Reduce. I need everyone to answer my question. Factors help us reduce. Here's an example of factors helping us reduce. We know that 2 easily goes into the numbers 2 and 4. So those are 2 is a common factor for 2 and 4. What's the answer to a multiplication problem called? And what's another word for reduce?
Simplify.
And we know how to reduce because it shows us how to reduce right there. You divide the numerator and denominator by a common factor. Yes? All right, so what we were working on is understanding fractions here. We know that under every single whole number, like the number 6, there is what? What is under every single whole number? An invisible 1, unless we write it, and then it becomes visible, right? So if I have a number like 24, if I said, what is 24 as a fraction? You all would say 24 as a fraction is?
24 over 1.
Does the same thing work with a variable?
Yes.
Sure does. Okay, now, when multiplying a fraction by a whole number, we put a 1 underneath it, and then we multiply straight across. So, ladies and gentlemen, here was our problem. 1 6 times 24. Yes?
Yes.
I told you that it is easier to solve if you make 1 6 times 24 over 1 into both fractions, yes? So this 24 is now 24 over 1, yes?
Yes.
And then when multiplying fractions, true or false, you need to get a common denominator.
No.
That's false, right? So when we're multiplying fractions, our denominators are different, but since it is multiplication, we can simply multiply straight across, yes? No?
Yes.
So what is 1 times 24?
24.
What is 6 times 1?
6.
Is this an acceptable final answer?
No.
Why?
It's improper.
It's an improper fraction, so we use our division and we convert it into our final answer, which is 4, yes?
Yes.
A couple of you said, hey, Mr. Pottinger, when you're multiplying a fraction by a whole number, can your answer actually be a fraction? What's the answer to that?
5. Yes.
Of course it can, right? Because 2 12s is 2 12s. 5 becomes 5 over 1. When we multiply across, we get 10 over 12, yes? And why are we dividing by 2? Because we have to do what, you guys? Say again? Because we have to reduce or simplify, right? We good?